Okay, guys, good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning, sir.
morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. See,
Good
first,
morning, sir.
yeah. First of all, I would like to address some issues that is going on in the group. Actually, guys, already good morning. I have to everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. See,
Good morning, sir.
First of all, I would like to address some issues that is going on in the group. Actually, guys, already good morning. I have to everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Sorry, simultaneously I opened my YouTube live also, so that was echoing me. Okay, anyway, so to address your inquiries now going on in the group, actually, those who have not able to join here can join in the YouTube live stream. Okay, so which I have already instructed you, and I have given the link for YouTube live. And for registration related inquiries, so those who have not registered in the proper registration form, no issues. I will share the feedback form for this session at the end of the session, in which the same details will be asked and you can fill that form. So we will take this as your registration for that. And for your registration number consent, I'm just telling you that for those who have not found any registration number in the list given yesterday, so you can use or replace your mobile number in that column. So please share it to your friends also. You can replace that registration number column with your mobile number if you have not allotted and your any registration number to you. But even after allotting your register number and that is there in your list, then you must use that registration number in the feedback form. So which is very much important. So this helps us to avoid duplicate entry, unauthorized entry into the program. Actually, there is no unauthorized person here. What we want is we want a proper record to all the participants. That is what. So there is no restrictions here to the number of participations. So any students from any institution can join, but we don't want any unauthorized, like, without giving any details to that, because when we, go to the preparation of certificate, then that will create some headache to us. So that's why I'm keep on saying that don't come into the group or don't fill the feedback form without registration. What will happen if we don't find any matches or with existing record, we will simply exclude those persons from the list of certification. So otherwise we don't have any options, because we have to deal with almost 900 people here. So for that 900 people, preparing all these stuffs and creating certificates quite huge task. And that's why we are requesting your maximum cooperation and support in this activity. And still the group is open for discussion, just for your questions and clarifications occurred in regarding this session only. So don't post you know sir feedback form where we will get. So he or she may be the new joiner. See, I will share the feedback form at the end of the session, right? So hope everybody understand these instructions. And if you need few more clarities on this, let me take another couple of minutes. You can post your queries in the group. I will answer it, and next we'll move into the presentation. And those who have got clear instructions, please share your friends also. So this will help us to reach more people in a quicker way. And I'm very happy that few of your profile name has been changed into the registration number. And that's a great thing to do. so that we can easily understand people. And we will record these sessions on our cloud, as well as it will be available in YouTube link also. I mean, in our YouTube channel. Even after this session, you can watch the entire session, and you can fill the feedback form if it is not available to you, or if your schedule is changing, because some of you have classes, because from some universities people have told me that they have classes particularly on Saturday, especially in these timings. So in that case, you have a recorded session, you can watch it later and you can learn it accordingly, and later in the next available time we will discuss your questions in the group also. So no issues. All your doubts and questions will be clarified without fail. So you need not to worry about it. Okay. Okay. And some of you have raised your hands. Can you please post your questions? If you have questions, please post it. See, for those who are watching YouTube live, you have option to post your questions in WhatsApp group actually. Please don't do any comments on the live stream, okay? So because I cannot watch multiple channels at one time. So I'm looking at the WhatsApp group from my computer. I mean, from my desktop. I'm now taking classes from my laptop. Okay. So I have visibility of my WhatsApp group and the Zoom app. Okay. So if you have questions, please post it either here in Zoom or in the WhatsApp group. Right. So I cannot comment you for your questions in the YouTube live stream. Okay. And that will go public also. We don't want that actually. Okay. So hope you understand. Shall we move on to the session, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And please take your time. And the first thing I would like to convey to all is this is not a formal classroom session, right? You just take it like a coffee table discussion, right? So this is a training. This is not a normal classroom session. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm in a conversational mode of sharing information. I will convey all that to you for especially the entire program I'm telling you. And also another thing I would like to convey, we were planning for two trainers today. Due to some hectic schedule and unexpected schedule, they could not able to participate in this session today. So instead of them, I'm taking you this class, and also I wanted to do some introduction to you all regarding this course. So I have joined here, and maybe we may close it little bit earlier. For this session, we have planned 2 hours, but due to the unexpected unavailability of the trainers, we may have to close the session little bit earlier, and we will manage this time in the next coming sessions actually. Okay. So hope you understand the technical and operational difficulties here, right? Okay. So let me share the presentation to you all. And for your questions, please hold your question or write down your question during the session, and I will give you time before closure of the session. Maybe 20 to 30 minutes will take for questions and clarifications and all, in which you can ask any questions related to this session. Okay. So till now, please just listen to it. And if I'm asking any questions or we are going for any conversation, then we can do it in the chat session. But peculiar questions, you just hold it on for the end of the session. Okay, great. Okay, guys, hope you can see my presentation here, right? Okay. So from now on, I am recording the session on the cloud. Okay. Okay. So let me introduce myself. I am Saravanan Tangavel, and also the one who were communicating you in the group also is me. And maybe my team also using my number to share the instructions, but with that one I'm prominently handling you all in this group actually. So I'm Saravanan Tangavel, founder and CEO of Crash Skills Learning Solutions. Basically, I'm a HR and L&D professional, learning and development professional. I'm a certified HR person and also certified behavior and mentoring analyst by Talent Metrics USA and a member of American Psychological Association. So I have around 14 years of experience in various domains like HR, training, teaching, and consulting. So I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have few other brands also along with this Crash Skills Learning Solutions. And you could check me in the LinkedIn profile. And if you want, you can connect with me later. No, we will be in connection for mutual benefits. So that is a short introduction about me. So I'm a vivid author. I have authored more than 6 books on various management domain, areas. And I have published articles. I have researched so many consulting areas in my domain, and I have published the same in the various journals and publications. And I have trained more than 40,000 people in my entire lifetime in various modes. So I used to give training on HR, soft skills, learning and development, instructional designing, and organizational development. So these are my specialized area. And of course, that's all about my profile. Later, during the discussion, we will explore more about me and about my company. So next, I would like to, uh, introduce you all about Crash Skills. So some of you might have heard about the word Crash Skills or the brand Crash Skills earlier. So let me introduce you all once again. So the Crash Skills was founded in the year of 2011 as a training institute. So it was founded as a training institute, and later we developed Crash Skills into a full-fledged learning and development consulting company. So today, Crash Skills operates as a leading and premium L&D consulting firm in India. For the past year, 12 years, we are giving some more committed and finest services of learning and development and instructional designing to the corporate and academic industries. So our motive or vision or mission is creating employable human resources. So that was the origination point of Crash Skills. So when I started this company, I could see a huge gap between the skill that companies wants and what the degrees are offering. So in that case, uh, we entered in this industry as a training institute, and later we developed into a full-fledged learning and development company. So here the L&D means actually if someone wants to learn, take one employee from a company, if that employee wants to learn something or the HR manager or L&D manager wants to upgrade the skills of their team, what they can actually do is they can assess the need of training, the training need analysis. From training need analysis till the completion of the course, development of the skills and follow to the return on investment. So for every investment that made to the learning and development of an employee, that must be ensured in some statistical point. We will ensure till that point actually. So that is what Crash Skills does here. So our primary motto is creating employable human resources. Okay. And the next step. So some statistics for this course actually. So we initiated this particular project of Management Essentials free certification program is purely out of our CSR objective. Okay. So every year we make, we create some employable human resource, or we train numerous number of students actually. In that case, most of the students may or may not have that affordability to pursue such skill development courses. So in that case, we would like to contribute something to their development, especially their career development. So we thought of giving some, free of cost programs and courses. So that became a part of our social responsibility. So particularly the cost of this program that we are having today is about 50 lakh rupees, because the 10-hour program that we offer from our institute is cost about 6,500. I mean, the management essentials program is cost about 6,500 rupees per head actually. So in this case, today we are approximately offering this program to 800 students here from various institutions across the country. So simply you put into that 800 into 6,500, that goes to 52 lakhs rupees. So that is what we are doing now. So we are contributing a sum of 50 lakh rupees towards our social responsibility scheme. And today we are taking part of that, and we are very much happy to share our resources and make you all skilled in the in line to our objective, and we are happy for that. So we received 850 registrations officially, and that goes beyond 900 even after closing the registration. So we have allowed a bunch of students here today, and we have received registration from 30 plus premium institutions, particularly to say that Acharya Institute of Management and Science from Bangalore, Rayat Bara University, Punjab, and Sastra University, Madurai Kamraj University, and Avinash Lingam University from Coimbatore, and SRM University, Chennai, uh, PSG group of institutions, including PSG Tech, PSG Institute of Management, PSGR Krishnamal College for Women, and KPR College of Arts and Science, KPR Institute of Technology, and IALM University, Gurugram, and Karunya University from Coimbatore, Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan College of Engineering from Coimbatore, and Velalar College of Engineering and Technology, Hallmark Business School, and Pullarity Institute of Computer Science, and Banariaman Institute of Technology, and many more. So I cannot able to know spell all the institutions or the registrations received. So thank you so much for all the heads and the principals and the faculties who were responsible for sharing these course details to you and made you all to register for this course, and you're attending it today. And some of you have taken the responsibility of taking this course on your own. I would like to congratulate all of you for this effort that you have taken today. Okay, so this is what a simple and gist of the course that we are having today. Okay, so let us move on to the next part of the course today. Okay. And before starting the main part of the course, going into the main content, I would like to put some questions like, because we have a mixture of students here, most of you from management degree, BBR, MBA, and many others are from arts, engineering, and science background, right? So they may not know what is management, or they may not have learned at the exact meaning and definition for management. And you may have different definitions and meaning on your own for what is management. And here I would like to tell you one thing, that if you have learned, because some of you are studying final year of MBA, some of you are studying first year of BBA, right? So there is a difference between these two people. The MBA second year student might have huge knowledge about what is management because he has come across almost 3 4 years in studying management. But those people from engineering, arts, and science background may not have that knowledge. So even though if you have learned few or most of the things that we are going to discuss today, you just keep open your mind. Okay, you just empty your cup so that you can learn more from me. So don't think that you have already learned it or you know anything, sorry, everything about this concept and all, right? So in the introduction part today, I'm going to explain what is management, how it is happening in the organization, why it is important, followed by I'm going to give you some exercise here. So be open to that, empty your cup, right? Try to learn something from it. Already you have learned something, and I'm going to add more to your learning, right? So that is what going to happen. So for I would like to put some questions. What is your definition or meaning for management? So don't no take this meaning I have given in this slide. Instead, try to derive your own definition or meaning based on your experience or life events, or based on your instinct. Can anyone tell me what is management on your point of view? Either you can type in the chat or you can speak to me directly. What is management? Simple terms, in simple terms, just put it in 3 to 4 lines. Okay, I have got few definitions here. Efficient and effective utilization of resources. And the answer from Anshu Sharma and Deepika Gupta says, getting things done by people effectively and efficiently. And Saminathan says, management is managing people and work. See, I think that these definitions are already there in books, Getting things done by others. It is said by Peter Drucker. Am I right? And some says allocating the right resources at right places. Okay. And that is more economic point of view. See, simple terms I'm asking you. Management, and Abhishek Kumar says management is something which is related to get work done in effective manner. And Pavesh says how we can do work more efficiently and effectively. Management refers to the process of planning, organizing. Okay, that's great. And management, Mamta says management is a process which helps to achieve the goal. Okay, good. Okay, so I don't reject any of your answer actually. Everybody is correct in some extent actually. But here management, as I have given in the slide, and this is not exact definition, please keep it in mind. There is no specific definition or the right definition that applies to all the industry or all the situation. Okay, because management differs to the situation to situation based on the circumstances and resources. See, if I have good money, I can easily allocate the funds to various activities and functions of a management. What if I don't have money that is not sufficient to execute a particular decision effectively? So here, the finance indicates what that is a main resources. So that becomes a hindrance here. So in that case, I would like to tell you all that there is no specific or correct definition or meaning for management. See, Peter F. Drucker has given a definition, and our father of management, who is that? Henry Fayol. So Henry Fayol has given a definition, and there are numerous other management gurus. They have given their own definition for management. So we can take that the extraction from every management theory or concepts or definitions, and we put it together in our own form of execution or leadership style, right? So here management is simply means that you efficiently manage the available resources to execute your plan or achieve your goal. So that is what the management here means. So I am receiving few other definitions. Management is division of work and getting work done in efficient way. Sriraj Bhatt. Yes, Sriraj, you are correct, but it is part of the various, what do you call, functions or principles of management. So division of work is one of the 14 principles. I remember 14 principles of management. But not only division of work will get you all the things done or to achieve your goal. There are new very many things to achieve the goal of the team or organization. Anyway, we'll discuss it later. Okay. So here, to achieve your goal effectively and efficiently, you need a proper planning, organizing, leading, and controlling efficiency to achieve your goal. So that is what the fact here. So in this slide, we are discussing some theoretical concepts only. We are not directly applying anything now, okay, to the real-time aspects, okay. So management is a dynamic and continuous process that adapts to changes in the internal and external environment of organization. So it encompasses various functions, including decision making, problem solving, communication, and leadership aimed at achieving sustainable success. So here, I would like to put it in a simple terms that for managing the thing, or if you want to achieve your goal or vision or mission, right, you need two kind of skills. One is hard skills, means you must be technically sound to understand the concept or the project or that anything you want to execute technically. So remember, you need that hard skills to understand and execute the things technically. Say, for example, if I want to build a building, right? So I need to know what are the raw materials I required for building, right? So you got all the resources. Now you are about to build the building. But at the start, you need soft skills. For what? Because you need a team to build that building. So to lead the team, to make decisions, and to get the things done, you need to effectively communicate, and you have to show your leadership responsibilities, etc., etc. This all comes under the soft skills, right? So to become a good manager, you need these two areas equally possessed by you. Okay. So hard skills, that is technical things, and soft skills is about your your personality and team behavior, right? So this is what my understanding what management is, and I'm still trying to figure out what is management exactly. I have researched so many things, but still I couldn't come to a conclusion that what management exactly. So in that case, there could be no specific or the only one definition or meaning for management. It differs from person to person, situation to situation, and project to project. Okay. Okay. So next I move on to the next session. Okay. You all said effective and efficient management. Of course, I accepted that in some extent. Okay. So, but why do we need an effective management? See, I'm a manager. I have understood my role and responsibility, right? But I want to distribute my power and efficiency in an effective manner that gets the best solution or best outcome out of every project. Okay, so that could be my objective in every activity. Okay, and the first thing to to for the reason of effective management is you're achieving your organizational goal, right? So for every organization, even if you take a single person company, right, one person company, or if you take large sized companies, right, working lakhs and lakhs of people, they all have one common goal, right? So that is the vision of the company, right? So you take my company's vision. Crash Skills has the vision of creating employable human resource. Actually, that is not a vision, it is a mission. So let us first complete our mission, then we'll target our vision later. So that's what. So every employee working in Crash Skills Learning Solutions are working towards our mission is creating employable human resource. So only if everybody in the organization understand what is the vision of the organization, can put together all their effort, you know, their hard work, their intelligence, so that it can work towards achieving their organizational goal. And the second thing, why we need an effective management, it is to optimize resources. So you could have heard so many stories, right? A company just started with 1,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees. And you have heard some companies funded by world's largest investors in terms of crores of money, 10,000 crores, 1,000 crores, something. So in both cases, there is a need of optimized resource management. So even if you have 1,000 rupees for your project, either for your business or maybe for your team, I'm just here taking finance as one of the resources. Similarly, we have other resources like human resources, operations, machineries, and many other things. But I'm here for a simple understanding, taking finance as a resources. So here, in first case, if you have 1,000 rupees to manage and achieve your goal, then you have to efficiently or effectively use that 1,000 rupees to achieve your goal, right? So you have to plan for it. For that, you need kind of a management skills. So that is why here the management takes an important role to manage optimized resources. Sir, you can ask me question that how can we optimize resources? So that's what you are learning from your books. Say for example, financial management, you take ratios, right? If you take liquidity ratio or what ratios you can. Can anyone recall any ratios here? I'm not a finance guy. Any ratios, financial ratios? Yeah, profitability ratio, debt to equity ratio, current ratio. So current profit divided by current liability. Am I right? Okay. So working capital ratio. Okay. So there are numerous ratios. So this indicates, say, for example, if you take current ratio, the current profit and current liabilities, that gives you an idea of what that profit can be liquidated and what liability in a liquidate form. Okay. So this helps us to understand maybe we have cash ratios also, right? So that helps us what resources are, what finance we have, what that current activities we can execute based on the available finance. So is simple understanding. Similarly, we have NPV, net present value calculation from financial management, right? And that helps us to project what could be the value of today's investment and all, right? So it seems I'm correct because I'm not a finance guy and I don't remember that things, but with my minimum memory, I'm just recalling those things and all. So this helps us. Similarly, if you are studying a marketing management, right, we have 4 P's, right? Product, place, price, and promotion. What you are learning from that, you are learning to manage product, price, and promotions, and in each areas you have strategies to develop, right? So similarly, we are learning management to efficiently and effectively manage the resources throughout the operations or throughout the organization activities, right? In third thing, if you want to enhance productivity, then you need to learn how to manage people, how to motivate people, how to ease the workflow. See, for which we are studying, Kanban, JIT, first in, first out, FIFO, LIFO concepts, and lean strategies, right? So these came from Japanese technologies, right? I think I'm correct. So enhancing productivity. So by streamlining workflow, identifying, eliminating inefficiency, wastages, and fostering a culture of continuous improvement, and management drives productivity gains and enhances competitiveness, right? So here we are studying management of quality, okay, and productivity. And next, it goes to the facilitating innovation. see, if you want to sustain in your business, right, in your maybe in your role, any role you take as a finance manager or HR or marketing or production operation, anything, you have to continuously learn and improve, and you have to try to foster innovation in your work. Say, for example, earlier we were learning through chalk and talk in the black boards. Teacher will come and teach things using blackboards, and later we moved into the smart classroom, and we have so many technologies here. If we today it is a world of a content, right? So we have content creators all around the world who are developing some fantastic content. They are posting those content on their public channels like YouTube channel and all. We are going and learning things and all. So what it helps us is, it helps us to improve ourselves and develop our knowledge, and that can be used to foster innovation in your work, right? So through strategic visioning, risk management, resource allocation, the management increases the development and implementation of new ideas. So your new ideas will always be welcomed and will be respected, and that will induce the entire team and the entire organization uh, to the next level. Okay, so to facilitate the innovation, the effective management is required. And the next, ensuring accountability and control. Okay, so accountability. See, if I am allocating some work or project to my team, right? So they have to take their responsibility on their own, because they are already clearly instructed their role and responsibility in their designation, right? So when I am expecting or giving such projects or tasks or responsibilities to them, they have to take the control of the work assigned. Otherwise, if they just do it for a salary or just for the sake of for God's sake, right, they cannot achieve their goal of becoming a what do you call, see, if I am starting my position at a normal executive position in an organization, definitely I will have my vision of becoming the top leader of the company. So to achieve that, I have to continuously take the responsibility and show my commitment to the management, so that they will reciprocate my efforts and abilities in terms of promotion or any other means, so that I keep on growing inside the organization, right? So it is their responsibility to keep me committed and keep me responsible for every task and projects assigned. So for that, what I need to do is, I must have a controlling mechanism. Say, for example, if I'm, as I said, I have given project to my team, what or in which way I'm going to measure their performance and responsibilities and commitment. So for which I will allocate and break the responsibility to the team, and I will assign the responsibility to each and every one of the team. Then I will put the key performance indicators and key result areas through which I try to understand, I can visibly see their performance and commitment towards their work, so that it will help me to assess and appraise those people, and I can provide them a proper elevation to their role. So for that, I need a proper control mechanism. Okay, so in this case, I have to develop and promote transparency, integrity, and control mechanism in the organization. And the next thing, I have to adapt to change. I have to promote this particular thing in my organization. For that, I need an effective management strategies. What is that adapting change? So today we are talking about artificial intelligence. So we have people who are, doing the same thing for so many years or so many decades. And today, an artificial intelligence comes into picture and gives you the accurate result and less errors than human. Then we definitely try to adapt to that, not because of the salary or any other financial matters, but to the accuracy towards the the outcome, right? For every product and services, we need an efficient and the best outcome. If artificial intelligence is providing such things, then we don't hesitate to adapt such things into the organization. So what here the adaptation means, the people existing in the organization who are already in the strategic level, they must adapt to the change. They must be knowledgeful and efficient to utilize those changes coming into the picture towards the organizational goals. So there will be so many disruptions will be happening in every moment, from entire world. The disruptions and market shifts, the technological advancement should be changing continuously. See, remember, if those sorry, is that a question? Okay. See, there are many cases that we have already, studied and we have seen on our eyes. Actually, you can take Nokia. So Nokia were so reluctant to adapt to change of touch screen and smartphone technologies, right? So they were so much reluctant. What happened next? They lost their entire, market share, and almost they were, bankrupt position, right? Finally, they sold Nokia to Microsoft actually. But that happened because of they were so reluctant to change. They could not, or they were not adapting changes, right? So this will drastically, affect organizational goal or vision or mission, because technology and market and consumer preferences are major and extraordinary influences to a business. So we have to keep studying those things. And the last thing, the importance of effective management is fostering employee engagement and development. So by providing good leadership support and development opportunities, effective management can empower employees to unleash their full potential. And today, in most of the organization, you could see that people are extracting work from the employees only based on the investment they put into their employee, only in the terms of return on investment. But most of the cases, the companies are failing to address the potential of employees. See, if you take my cases, I'm a HR person, I'm expert in L&D and instructional designing, but I'm a very good WordPress developer. I'm a very good, Photoshopper. I can do Illustrator, right? So these are the things I learned on my own interests, and that can be clubbed together because already I have some HR or other L&D related skills. I have such designing skills. This can be merged in some cases in some activities or tasks, but finding that is difficult, but that can be encouraged and fostered to bring into a full potential of a particular person. Similarly, you all have such unnoticed skills and abilities, right? So that may seem to be irrelevant to the main core activities. For example, if you are an engineering guy, right? If you are studying engineering, but you have wonderful interpersonal skills, so you are a right person to become a leader, right? But the responsibility lies with the manager who manages you as a engineer, right? So see, if you are coming to me as a programmer from a computer science background, I'm hiring you as a programmer. I have to, because it is my responsibility, I have to identify what other skills you possess, what other soft skills or leadership ability you have. Then if I have found, then definitely I can give you chances to grow. And if you got that opportunity of growing yourself inside the organization, then you have to you have to keep pulling up your ladder, and you try to move up in the top positions in the organization. So similarly, we have to identify such potential. For this, we have some technical things to be done. Say for example, like have you heard of talent mapping? Anybody? Talent mapping? Anyone? Can you say what is talent mapping? Please don't Google it here. No idea. Okay. So talent mapping is a simple tool that HR, handles inside the organization. Talent mapping is like, I'll show you in HR classes. We have HR sessions, right? I'll show you a proper talent mapping form, how we use it and how we map the talents and abilities of our employees. We have some parameters for that. I will explain it later. Okay, we will move into the next part. Okay. Okay, guys, anyone tell me? Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. So here we have come to the daily routine of managers. Can anyone tell me what could be the day of a manager? What he does in the organization on a daily basis? When he comes into his cabin and goes out of his cabin, what will be his responsibilities or activities in a day? Any ideas? Daily routine of managers. If you have answer, you can unmute yourself and you can speak to me. And I have chat here. Pradeep Jangit says assign work to teams and also follow up on the tasks already assigned. Okay. Ensure work should be done properly. Okay. Assigning the work to subordinates. Okay. Okay. Assigning the work to subordinates. Ankush Gupta says. Okay. Two, Pinky Santosh says to look after the activities of organization. Okay. And I have answer from WhatsApp group also. A daily routine GMK. Oh, he deleted it. Okay. Pranav Kansal says analyzing what needs to be done and how. Sandeep Singh says preparing payroll, organizing procedures and operations in office. Okay. Deepika Gupta says reviewing performance of employees on a daily basis. Okay. Then any other answers? And Anshu Sharma says analyzing the internal as well as external environment and make the required changes in the organization. And Pavitra says getting work from the subordinate. Okay, okay, great. Nice answers. See, one thing I'm telling you that don't think in a more, a complicated way. Okay. A manager is also an employee. Don't forget that. And he has his own responsibilities and own tasks to be completed, not only managing people and commanding the subordinates. He has his own responsibilities and tasks to be completed, right? Which you may or may not know because you are a student, you didn't have chance to explore the real time activities of a manager. But here I am giving you some breakup uh, into the responsibilities, I mean the daily routine of a manager, so that you can come to an understanding that what a manager could be doing. Okay. Okay. And Ankush Gupta says maintain staff by recruiting, selecting, orienting and training employees. Ankush, it is the activity of a HR person. Okay. and not the manager directly. Okay, just for your understanding. Okay, thank you so much for your great answers. Okay, let me give you some clarity on this. So let me take morning at the morning time of a manager. No, you just imagine you are the manager. You are going to work today, and it is a morning time. You are getting into your office, and this could be your ideal responsibility or activities for the morning time. So what does a manager do in the organization when he arrives and into the company? So first thing, he prepares the the day usually begins with arriving at the office or logging in remotely. So managers might spend some time reviewing their schedule for the day, checking email and catching up on any urgent messages and updates. See, please take a note of it. The first thing, even you are an employee or executive or a manager, the first thing that you will be checking your emails. The email says or gives you ideas of what you have to do to the rest of the entire day, because all the follow-ups will be answered to your emails for your yesterday's activities, and based on that you will prepare what is need to be done on urgent basis or not urgent basis, right? There will be some priorities, right? Definitely we all have priorities for every minute, hour or day or week or month or year, right? So similarly, to take your day smoothly, you have to prepare your priority list. So that comes from your schedule and emails and any other letters on the table and all, right? Okay, so this is your responsibility first at the office when you have arrived to the office. Okay, second thing, team briefing. See, many managers start their day by holding a brief meeting with their team members. So maybe a couple of you have mentioned that you will, meet your team and team members and all. Definitely, I will meet my team because I'm a manager. I have a team to work with, right? I have responsibility to get work things done by my team. So for that, I need to brief them what is their plan today. Okay, so this could be a stand-up meeting or where they discuss the day's priority or share important information and address any immediate concerns or issues. See, only after addressing the concern and issues that particular employee or team works smoothly. Unless otherwise you don't care for their issues and concerns, they cannot work properly. So that should be your first priority, right? So this meeting could be over a WhatsApp call or Zoom call, a quick stand up meeting, or if you have assistant manager or team leader, you can convey your message to them and they will share all those details with the other team members. So this way you can ignite your team to work for the day. Okay, and third thing, planning and our prioritization. So managers often spend time in the morning planning their tasks for the day and prioritizing them based on deadlines and importance and resources available. I told you that priorities matters, right? Based on the priority, they have to assess the deadline, importance and resources available. So this might available updating project plan, reviewing to-do list and delegating tasks to team members as needed. So he comes and he meets the team member and he plans and prioritize the task for the day. And next he goes to the meeting and collaboration. So manager may already have a scheduled meeting with other department, client, or stakeholders, external or internal participants, cross-departmental meetings, maybe meeting with management and all. So there will be so many meetings, right? So this meeting could include, as I said, project and brainstorming, problem solving, strategic planning, and other meetings that I highlighted. Okay, so meetings are very important to share the information and gain proper instruction and knowledge from the fellow stakeholders or other partners of the project, right? So the manager at the morning time he arrives and he checks the mails and he plans and meets the team and prioritizes the tasks and he plans for the meeting for the day. And next after morning all these stuffs, it takes around 1 to 2 hours for completing all these stuffs. Next, as a manager, I move into the midday plan. right? Maybe after 11 o'clock you take, right? So in this time, what I will do is first thing, task execution. So manager typically spend a significant portion of their day executing tasks related to their project, team management, organization responsibility, and analyzing data, etc., etc. See, once you have identified priorities, you have shared information through meetings, and you have given tasks allocated to your team members. So then you go for checking your task execution in a proper set manner. Okay, so that is very important. See, only when people goes into the execution, they will find the difficulties of execution. So they will come back to you for feedback and other more input to you, input or information from you. So with that, they can continue their work. Next, the other team members for the existing project, they will require some support, team support. So manager often support their team members throughout the day by providing guidance, answering questions, removing obstacles, and offer encouragement, motivation, etc., etc. So this is quite normal, for which a personality of a manager, it plays a vital role. So you have to be cheerful all the day. You have to be happy. You have to keep smiling. You have to keep smiling your face, right? Whenever people look at your face, right, they will feel motivated and happy to work with you, right? So that's how you can motivate people, and it is kind of indirect motivation. And the next thing, communication. An effective communication is a crucial part of a manager's daily routine, and managers communicate with their team members, colleagues, supervisors, and other stakeholders through various channels such as email, phone calls, video conferences, in-person conversations, etc. And they may also communicate important update or announcement through team newsletters, intranet platforms, and other communication channel. And as a manager, if I want to do if I want to convey some information or messages, even a memo or mails, right, all can be done at this time, because this is almost start of the day. Midday is almost start of the day. So if you want to update something, then you can use this time to communicate with your employee, and especially if you want something to be done within a day. So this could be the right and ideal time for you to communicate with your team. And the next afternoon, maybe after lunch, right? So we have planned and we have started executing plans, started doing the things, right? So we have continued task execution here. So people start continuing their work. So manager and the team will continue to work on their task and project throughout afternoon, particularly completing their priority items at first. Okay. And second thing, problem solving. So people, managers often encounter unexpected challenges, especially in the manufacturing industry, you can imagine. So manufacturing industry or factories will have such problems. In that case, definitely the attention of the manager will be required. So manager should be there in this part, especially when there is a technical problem or mechanical problem, right? If he is relevant to, then he has to resolve those conflicts, and also the conflicts between team members, misunderstanding between the team members, and the difficulty in understanding the project execution and all. So this can be done at this time. Okay. And the next thing in the afternoon is professional development. So definitely after lunch we'll have some time to develop ourselves in terms of learning, I'm telling. So learning, like what do you call, you can pursue courses, and you can take up the training sessions, maybe online training, and you can read books. Actually, even you can network with peers, and as I said, online courses and webinars. No, you can line up all these things in the afternoon time, because we'll have some free times in at this afternoon time. Okay. And next, it's a evening time. We are, it's a wrap up for the day. So in this time, towards the end of the day, managers typically take some time to wrap up only remaining tasks. So before going or leaving from the office, they try to complete such, if there is any important task or the task may feel difficult to complete tomorrow, or we have deadline to meet immediately tomorrow or something. So these things can be completed at this time, and ensure that all required things tomorrow, maybe to-do list, meeting schedule, task schedule, etc., can be made at this time. And the next, team checking, and some managers, they would like to check with their team members what happened today and what is their progress, what happened exactly, were they facing any difficulties, or were they able to meet their goals of the day, where they achieved something, right? If there is a need of motivation or appreciation required, or if there is any criticism required with the team members and all, so all this can be done with the team check-in. And next, finally, we have personal time. Managers use this evening to unwind, spend time with family and friends, pursue hobbies and interests outside of the work, and recharge for the next day. So this may happen inside organization, because some companies are providing such facilities, even sports facilities and all. Even we have a movie theater inside, company, right? We have such things. And if you don't have in your office, then you can go back to your home or any other places wherever you want to spend your time with family and friends, and that you can, in that way you can recharge yourself for the next day, right? So this is what a typical a day of a manager, irrespective of their domain or industry or sector. Okay, so this can be applied or changed according to the industry and sector or nature of the responsibilities of the manager, right? But this will be the difficult way of moving a day from start to end for a manager, but not really that all the day will have the same kind of a responsibility. Some days you may have, like, 200% of responsibility than average. Someday you may don't have any responsibility or task to complete, so that may be close to a holiday or vacation or something. So in that case, you will complete all the things uh, you know way earlier than the schedule. And especially in the time of auditing or year end, you will try to complete all these stuffs before the deadline. And if you have a client meeting, then you have to rush up all these things to complete it towards the presentation to the client. So we have so many situations here that influences these kind of activities of a routine of a manager. Okay. Okay. So in this case, do you have any questions or you have any input to this, guys? I think I have given some, uh, a clarity on how a day of managers will be. Okay. Any inputs or questions here? Otherwise, we move into the next, part of the session. Okay. So I think we don't have any questions now. Let me move on to the next part. So here comes the assessment and exercise part for this session and for the entire course also. Okay. So I have given some capstone project option in the course actually. So some of you, maybe 30 to 40% of the total registration, we have opted for capstone project actually. So due to some excessive number of participation, no, it is quite not manageable by us uh, for evaluating all the capstone project activities, because we wanted to focus each and every one participant in the capstone project, and we wanted to discuss with them and get the work done with you all in a real time basis. But as of now, due to the number of registration is very high, we cannot able to execute capstone project as of now. Later, maybe after this course, after taking a 1 or 2 months time, we will again communicate with you regarding the capstone project. But instead of the capstone project, today we are giving you an exercise that applicable to the entire course. So you can take this as a model of a capstone project, otherwise an assessment or assignment for this course, which will be greatly helpful for you to understand the exact essential nature of the management. Okay, so here you will play an important role. I mean, you will do some role play here as a manager of a bank. Okay, a retail manager, retail banking manager. Okay. So let me explain what is it exactly. So it is an in-tray exercise of a retail banking manager. So here you will act as a retail banking manager, especially the interim manager. You will be given some list of tasks that to be completed on a priority basis, right? So this exercise has been designed to simulate the type of in-tray exercises which are typically used by employers. We recommend you work through this exercise on your own in a quiet environment in order to create a realistic exercise preview. See, actually, I use this exercise for hiring managers. Even after experiencing 8 years, 10 years, or 12 years, what we do is we used to input this exercise into the selection criteria. So based on their performance in this activity, we will select the managers. So here I'm giving the same exercise to you, but I don't expect the expertise level of a 10 years experienced manager. But the basic understanding by yourself as what is management, you can execute this assignment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this intro exercise in your WhatsApp group. You can download it and you can start work on it. And every day, based on this exercise only, we will relate all the rest of the content to the course will be done. Okay. So before sharing this content in your WhatsApp group, I would like to ask that how many of you heard this in-tray exercise? Not only just heard, you have already worked in this kind of exercises and you have practiced such activities and all in your colleges or maybe any other places. Abhishek says this is the first time I'm seeing this. Okay. See, why I'm asking is some of you may have experienced this, in your college time or any other, anywhere else, but you just keep everything by yourself because I'm going to give common instruction to everyone that applies to all of you. So with my instructions, you can proceed it. So don't disturb other people or your classmates or friends regarding this. Okay, because I want an individual focus and commitment towards this exercise. Only then you can learn it properly. So today you trusted us and you thought this management essentials courses will be useful. Then if you want to realize it, then you have to follow my instructions and you have to complete this kind of activities religiously, right? So don't take it carelessly. I'm requesting you all to take this assignment as a serious thing. So we have so many things to discuss in a funny way, and we have so many things to brainstorm through this activity, so that your your eyes will be opened, and you will see a drastic difference between what you have learned in the books and what exactly is happening in the organization. So that's how it takes more importance. So I'm requesting you to focus on by your own. Don't disturb your friends or classmates and all. Okay, two people have said that this is the first time they are hearing this in kind of intra exercises. Okay, so usually you may hear about the selection, activities like through interviews, through aptitude test, or through group discussions, or through HR interviews. You have heard that people will hire people. But here, this is an assessment center concept. I mean, intra exercise is an assessment center concept in which you will be given, or you will be given, sorry, you will be put into a role play that you have to play that particular role, and for which you will be given complete case study and instructions, what your role exactly and everything. Okay. Okay, I have shared in the group, right? So have you all received it and download the file, intra assessment file? Guys,
Yes.
okay, good. Okay, so please download the file, right? Keep the copy with you. I will explain you what is to be done with this one. Okay. Guys, can you see my screen, right? Okay. So here I'm just giving you a understanding of what is it exactly. So first, you need to read these instructions properly. So I don't want to read these instructions here now, but you have to read it properly, and you have 90 minutes to complete this task. But I am not asking you to complete right away, but you have to work it on stipulated time of 90 minutes at your home, right? You can come up with the answers later, and we'll discuss that in the next session. Okay, so here the exercise begins. So here the background information for you, every one of you, this is your character, and this is what the explanation to your character, what is your role in this case. Okay, so based on this only, you will be proceeding next to all the activities. So, right. So here your role is, and your name is Alex Jennings, and you joined Borough Bank through one of its graduate trainee programs. Since finishing your second year graduate trainee program, you have been working as a team leader at busy London branch. Means you just imagine that they have hired you through some training programs and all from your college, right? So you have a you are a graduate trainee, and you are working in a London branch. So you completed graduate placements in a number of high street branch operation and different head office functions and all. So Borough Bank is relatively small bank focused on sales of typical retail banking product at its high street branch throughout UK. It is UK based case study. Okay. And each branch has two teams providing services of selling different savings, mortgage, and credit card products to the following segment. The segments are like regular and prestige segment. Regular customers and prestige means high net worth individuals. So because of your strong performance in your current role, the regional manager requested you to be seconded in to help a struggling high street branch in Sisley, a market town in Surrey. Okay. Sisley is a market town in Surrey area. There is a branch operating and which struggles to make businesses. So because of your good performance, that regional manager is asking you to act as an interim manager in the Sisley branch, right? Interim retail manager. So you will be managing two team leaders and improving the branch performance in a difficult economic climate. Okay. So here you see the promotion as an excellent opportunity, put that what you have learned about. So you take this as a good opportunity to prove yourself as a good leader, and as a good promotion for your role, uh, to put all your management into practices. So you have many management strategies, and you are good at managing resources efficiently, effectively. So all the stuff you answered me, right? You are possessing all those things, right? You are a good manager as you think, right? So that's why the regional manager also thought the same, and he has transferred you to Sisley branch to improve the branch's performance. So although the regional manager made it clear that he will be too busy to offer much day-to-day support, you do have this authority to take whatever decisions you feel are necessary. Since regional manager is your head, but he is very busy. So what he has told you is you can take your decisions on your own whenever it is necessary. Whatever you feel it is necessary, you can take the decisions. So the regional manager giving you the freedom of taking decisions to you. Okay. And the Sicily branch has had difficulty finding a suitable person to fill this position since the previous job incumbent went on long-term sick leave due to stress at the end of semester September 2010. So there are, there are some vacancies that needs to be filled immediately. That particular vacancy is open since 2010. Okay. And September 2010. And today is November 2010. So you can understand that there is a gap of 2 months. Okay. Sorry, maybe 3 months you can take. And this situation has left a number of outstanding issues, some more urgent than others. The branch manager has asked you for regular updates. So you are advised not to defer any important issues. You can delegate suitable tasks to your assistant, Fred Lopez. So you have your own assistant who is called as Fred Lopez, right? Okay. So here, as you join this Sisley branch as a branch manager, you have interim retail manager, you have so many urgent tasks to be completed, right, on a priority basis. So what you have to do is you have to prioritize the things and you have to complete the task, and you can delegate your tasks and responsibility whenever you want with your assistant Fred Lopez. Okay, so you just start off your work today as a Monday, 14th November of 2010, and this is your first day as a Sisley's interim retail manager. Okay, so rest of the things follows, and you have 13 documents on your table. Okay, you have to read everything. You have to understand the severity and seriousness of each task, and based on that you have to prioritize what is the solution or recommendation is required, and what is the things to be executed or planned or discussed with your team, and everything you must plan for that. Okay, so you have 14 documents, and all the 13 documents, and based on the 13 documents you have to answer here. For first thing, here, your first activity, for example, I'm just explaining you. The first thing is Borough banking structure, Sisley branch and its structure. So here the head is branch manager, Sarah Smith, HR manager, operations manager, and you are under interim retail manager, and it is you are under the branch manager and finance manager, marketing manager. And HR manager, he has HR team, admin team, and operation manager has his customer support team, finance manager has a support team, and under you have a team of like prestige customer team leader, assistant, regular customer team leader, and for regular customer team leader you have sales executive and two sales executives. One is Jim Dale, another one is Mary Jones. And under prestige customer team leader, you have one sales executive, and another one sales executive is vacant actually because he already left the job. So based on this, what you have to do is you have to answer what is your activity or your plan, your execution or strategy for this. If you ask me, for example, I will immediately fill that position that is vacant of sales executive from prestige customer team leader. Sorry, from the first prestige customer segment. Okay, so previously Simon Brown was working. He left the job 2 months back, and it is very tough time to make the sales. So that there is a vacancy, it is not good. What I will do is I try to immediately fill that vacancy with some other person. So my first job priority for this task is to fill that position of sales executive in the prestige customer segment. Okay, I'm just telling you as an example. And if you find any other thing to be done, in this case, I mean, in the first task, you can do it based on your priority. There is no right or wrong answers here. Here at the end of the activity, I mean, this exercise, we are going to identify who is a good manager. That's what you just take it as a challenge. Though you have experience or not, that is not a matter here. You try it yourself based on your experience, knowledge, or even by your instinct. Okay, just give it a try, and it will be a really, really best exercise for you to understand how management works in the organization, because you are studying everything in the books, and that won't work in the real time inside the company. So this gives you a clear idea or a picture to you to understand what a manager does and what a management is exactly, and what that leadership strategy, planning, execution all takes place, and how it is important to an organization for a better reach, sorry, better growth. Okay, great. So here you have exercise sheet here, and if you don't find it not sufficient for your writing, you can take this, or you can design your own table in your Word for processor. You can use your own computer or laptop. You can design this table in a Word, right? You can type in all the details. Later, I will ask you to submit your answers to me, which I will tell you later. Okay, but this is important and essential for you to continue this course. Okay, don't take it as a burden. Please take it lightly, and this will be so interesting for you, and it is very fun for you actually. So we have 1 month of time, and actually this takes only 90 minutes to complete. So you need not to worry about it. If you don't type, then you can write it on a paper and scan it and send to me later. Okay, great. And any questions in this regarding this exercise, please, and the entire session, and this is the time for questions, and you can open your questions to me, please. Sir, Abhishek says, sir, I can do the notebook and I will make it PDF. Is it okay? Okay, but I need this kind of a table format. That's what, see, that's how I can understand. Okay, don't put it in like a bullet forms or paragraphs and all. Please use, design a table and write your answer and send it to me. And don't forget to mention the exercise number, as I explained you for no, exercise number 1. So you have 13 exercises which you need to complete. First, word by word, sentence by sentence, you read entire booklet. Okay, entire intro exercises. Only then you can come to an conclusion or understanding to answer such questions. So these things are about priorities. What you do first, that is the question. What you do in the last, right? So hope you understand. Okay. Any other questions? Even if you have questions later, you can post it in the group. I will try to answer. No issues. But if you have question right away, then I can answer it here so that everyone can, learn it. Someone asked me for feedback form in the WhatsApp group. Please hold on. I will share it. No worries. And I'll also explain you how to fill that feedback form. Okay, please, guys, questions. We started with what is management and we ended up with exercises. Okay. So anything related to management or managing, anything you can ask me. Abhishek Kumar asks, ha, sir, how I will get the recorded session for the today's Zoom webinar. Abhishek, and to everyone, it is already live streamed in YouTube. After closing the session, the live stream record will be available in YouTube itself. Okay, so you can go to the link and listen to the session whenever and anytime you want. Okay, so you need not to worry about it. See, this is just an introductory session, right? We are not into the main technical areas of this course, right? I just given an understanding of what is management exactly, because we have non-management students here. So they also must understand what is management and what is happening in the management arena. I mean, how it works in the organization. And for that only, I gave this, introductory session. Okay. So it is common for all. And this is not the main area of the course. Okay. So we have so many things to discuss in the rest of the sessions. And non-management students, please feel free. And if you feel, difficulty in understanding the concepts, especially jargons, right? Please ask me right away. I will explain it on the spot. Okay. If you don't have questions, let me share the feedback form and I'll explain you how to fill this form. Guys, hope you received the feedback form from the group. Okay, I will explain you how to fill that form. So what are the things that asked in the form? Okay, I'm sharing you the feedback form with you all, right? Hope you can see it. So here I'm just going to explain you what is exactly is required. So first, you just click start now, right? So you have 3 minutes to complete this form. Okay. After 3 minutes, you cannot fill this form. And if you are in the midway of completing the form, it will automatically close. Okay. It will automatically close with the answer that you have already given. Say, for example, if you are needed to answer 10 questions and before closing 3 minutes, you have answered only 5 questions and this form will take only 5 answers and it will close and send the submission to me, right? But it don't take 3 minutes, only 40 seconds is enough to fill this form. Okay, I'm starting this one. So here first you have to give your name. I'm giving my name as Saravanan and then next register number. So already you are assigned register number and you can check with the list. And if you don't see your register number, listen to me carefully. You are assigned, but you could not find it, then it is your problem because you have to check all the 800 names, email address and all. Because some students asked me, sir, I couldn't find my number. I said you could have registered with the different email addresses, mobile number and all. So check by your name or my email address or with the mobile number and all. I told them and they could eventually find their register number. So for your laziness, don't give me for burden to me, right? So please check the list completely and try to, find the register number. And those who registered later, right? Those who registered later, who recently joined the group, right? They can input their register number by their mobile number. Means their register number is their mobile number. So here I'm just giving mobile number. So this is what my register number. But if you have the register number, you can use that only. Okay. So you can use your mobile number as your register number. Later, we correlate your register number, mobile number with your name, and we will assign your new register number. Okay. So no issues here. And enter your email. Already you know it. What is your email and all. So I'm just giving my email address. And your degree. Why I'm here my mobile number. Okay, why I'm asking the degree and institute name here again, even despite I have given my registration in the, already I have given the details in the registration form, because it is for the people who have not registered their details. So once again, I'm receiving their information here. They can, give it again, and we'll take this registration officially. Okay. And next I go for institution name, and next I select day 1 of the program, and next there is one question. Okay. Okay. So here session feedback, we have some around 6 questions. You can answer the question and submit. That's all. So don't select day 2 or 3 or 4 or something, right? It is day 1. You have to select day 1 only, and you have to give the feedback for that. Okay. So that's what. And if you have any question, please let me know. So did you see, I didn't complete the question, but it took my response. And also, everybody must save your response. It is very much important. If you have feedback related or registration related or certificate related queries, you can use this as an evidence that you have given the feedback properly. Because I told you, those who are attending all the 10 hours of the program only will be given the certification. Right. So that can be ensured only by the way of attendance, and that can be ensured through this feedback form. Okay. So your feedback form is your attendance. So keep that in mind. And I have question, I think. Sir, for all the 6 questions in the next page, I have only given the answer for the 4 questions. So you need a time, right? 3 minutes was not sufficient. Okay, let me do one thing. Instead of 3 minutes, I'll change into 10 minutes. Okay, I have increased the time of the form filling from 3 minutes to 10 minutes. If you have completed, no issues. If you have not completed, no issues. I will take it as an excuse from my side. So I will accept all the entries. Guys, any other questions? I think I have answered all your doubts regarding registration and all. I am sharing the feedback form here also. If you want, you can take the link from here. And And Pinky, you didn't join the WhatsApp group. Okay. Pinky, you try to get the link or details from your friends. You can directly join the WhatsApp group. Otherwise, you just so here, what is the deadline for submitting the feedback form? Deadline, just I'm giving 30 minutes to complete actually, because everybody is connected, I think, no? Almost 600 people are online, both in Zoom and YouTube Live. Okay, Pinky, you have filled the form. Okay, no issues. But without joining the WhatsApp group, how did you receive the link for Zoom link? I mean, how did you receive the link for this class actually? Pinky, from friend, okay. Okay, you just share me your WhatsApp number. I will add you in the group. Can share your WhatsApp number personally to me. Mamta says link is not open from my side. Which one link? Which link are you saying, Mamta? Feedback form? Mamta, the feedback form is working properly from my side. Maybe it may be of a actually, what is the error you're receiving? And okay. Abhishek Kumar, no issues. I will look into it. If it is submitted, then okay, no issues. Mamta, you're receiving the error like please try again. Of course, there may be a server busy kind of thing. I'm not technically aware about it, but you can try it again for the rest of the day. So if you don't still, able to, feedback the fill the feedback form, then you can contact me directly. I think already you are in the group. Pinky, I will add you in the group later. Let me answer to the questions of the students. So you just please hold on. Okay. Guys, if you don't have any questions, let me. If you don't have any questions, let me stop the live stream. If you have questions, you can post it in the group. I will answer. Okay. So right now I am stopping the YouTube live stream, right? So those who are watching this session from live stream, you can post your questions in the WhatsApp group. Okay. And I'm still online in the Zoom, right? Till 1 o'clock. You can ask